YouTube, what is going on? It is that NBA guy, Josh. Today is January 28th, 2016. It is my first video of the new year. I have been slacking on making videos, and I sincerely apologize about that. But we're going to get some stuff going on right now because there is a lot of news going on in the NBA right now. This video is going to be about the Cavaliers firing David Blatt, their head coach, and going with Tyronn Lue, the assistant coach. Now, I'm sure you guys, it's Thursday today. This happened last Friday, I believe. But, the news that has come out of this and the rumor mill that has been churning out, the idea and the concept of LeBron James having an input in getting rid of David Blatt and not even wanting Tyronn Lue to be the coach and wanting Mark Jackson to step in. There's just been a lot of rumors, a lot of rumblings out of Cleveland. I just want to give my 2 cents on the whole idea and what's going on and just give my input. So what do I think about the whole idea? I think it's a good thing and I think it's a bad thing at the same time because of the fact that you're in the middle of the season. You guys are in first place. You have the most winning record in the history of sports for a coach to get fired. I think they're .735, I believe. Their win percentage at the time that David Blatt was fired. The winningest team in pro sports history to ever be fired in the middle of the season. Or for any coach to be fired after that. Pretty crazy. But if you think about it, that part doesn't make sense to me, why he was fired because of the record. But obviously there was other factors that contributed to that. The one thing that I really think is the case, and a lot of people have said this in various forums that I belong to, is the fact that the Cavaliers know that LeBron James' window was only so big, right? So it's only so big. He only has, 3-4 years max in his, area of dominance. Like, all players are going to start falling off. Happened to every player. It will never, not happen. Michael Jordan fell off. Kobe Bryant fell off. All the greats fell off. It happens. So LeBron is, on the downside of his prime. And pretty soon he's not going to be in his prime anymore. So they only have a small window to deal with here. So they figure San Antonio is a much better team. Golden State is a much better team. OKC is on par with them. You got Toronto and Chicago, and in the Eastern Conference in Atlanta, they're no slouches. It's not like it's going to be a very easy walk in the park for them to get back to the NBA Finals this year. They just felt like something had to be done. Okay, so you get rid of Blatt, you bring in Tyronn Lue. Me personally, I think you need to make player changes, not personnel changes. I don't think Tyronn Lue is going to be that much better of a coach than David Blatt. I don't think he's going to be that much better of a coach. Was he a former player in the NBA? Yes. What do all of you guys know Tyronn Lue for? Do you know him for an all-star appearance, last-minute shot? No. Everyone knows him simply because he's the guy that Allen Iverson crossed up in the 2001 finals and stepped over him in a disrespectful manner. That's what everyone knows him for, right? I mean, I told my girlfriend about Tyronn Lue, and she didn't even know who he was until I mentioned the Allen Iverson thing, and I showed her the picture and goes, oh, that guy. So, and I mean, she knows a lot about the NBA. Not as much as I do, obviously, but, for a girl, she knows a lot about the NBA, and she had no clue who he was. What does that say to you? He wasn't a dominant player when he played. He was a 12th man at best. So the fact that they're bringing him in, yeah, he has a little bit of a credential. He was a player in the past, but the fact of the matter is, it's not like Charles Barkley or Shaq or Michael Jordan or, Tracy McGrady or a player that is gone. Now it's going to be a coach, or Patrick Ewing. He has no street cred, so to speak. So on top of that, you're also bringing in a guy with Tyronn Lue that he doesn't have any head coaching experience. David Blatt is new to the NBA. He is not new to coaching. He has multiple championships when he was a coach over in Israel. He has multiple, people that will vouch for him as being a top-notch player. And all in all, I thought if you needed to make a change, you ship Kevin Love out of there. You ship, Tristan Thompson, ship him out of there. Just, if you want to make a change in the organization, you make it on a player perspective. You don't change the coach in the middle of the season unless you're going to bring it. If you brought in Mark Jackson, I can understand because Mark Jackson is a former player, a former All-Star, a former Rookie of the Year. You know, he built the Golden State Warriors and then Steve Kerr took over, but I mean, he has a large part in what they're doing. You do all that, you bring him in, and now it makes sense. Getting rid of David Blatt, bringing in Tyronn Lue, it doesn't make sense, to me at least. What do you guys think? David Blatt, was he wrongly fired? Do you like the change of him going out and Tyronn Lue coming back in? Drop it in the comments. This has been That NBA Guy Josh. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, definitely please do, because I'm going to be going over a lot of stuff in the NBA. I finally have some time to start making some videos, and you know, just I have a little bit of motivation to do all that. And you guys be good. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.